I'm here with Mason Hartley, the runner-up finisher today at Clarinda Cross Country Meet from Clarinda. Mason, first of all, congratulations. Just talk a little bit about how that race went for you.
Thank you. I really have been struggling with things the last couple races, so I'm glad that I can come out and prove myself today and improve my time by 45 seconds from last year, so that was really good. I knew the competition was going to be stiff with Ava and Ray and everyone, so I'm glad I could compete today.
You talk about you and Ava and Ray, you know, there was a pretty big separation from you three to the rest of the pack. So what's that like to have those girls up there pacing you?
Running with Ray every day is pretty good, you know. We were pretty tight, and Ava, I've raced against her a lot in the past 6 years, so racing against her today was fun.
Talk about this course. Obviously it's your home course. What are kind of the challenges of it? What are the parts that you think are maybe more difficult, maybe easier for you because it's your home course, and how do you come out here and attack it?
Definitely. We get to train on this course, so you know that's helpful. It's not my favorite course in the Hawkeye 10, but we can get over that. So, but home course advantage was nice.
Talk about home course advantage. It's obviously senior night, so I'd assume a little bittersweet. You get the runner-up finish, but it's your last time on this course. So just talk about kind of what it meant to you to come out with such a good time and a good finish on senior night.
It was really uplifting, I think, and I hope the rest of the season can follow.
All right, well, thank you and congratulations, Mason.
Thank you.
Here with Coach Dan Vargason of Atlanta Cross Country. Coach, quite the race from your girls today. Ava Rush obviously takes first. You guys take first as a team, 34 points. Pretty dominant fashion here today in Clarinda. Just talk about that.
Yeah, that was our goal today, come in. We were familiar with Clarinda and some of the other teams that were here. We saw them over at Glenwood, and then we ran over at Loma last week and saw some good competition. But we just wanted to keep building off the meets we've had. We're finding ourselves in a good position. We want to keep continuing to grow. We knew up front with Ava that she'd be up in the mix with one, maybe second, third at the worst. And then we had the next two behind them with Claire Pellet and Bellberg, and they've done a fantastic job. But today I was a little bit more impressed with our 4, 5, 6, 7 girls. Katrina Williams closed the gap up quite a bit in the 4th spot. Mariah Huffman had a strong race at 5th. And then we had Faith Altman. Okay, Faith Altman, sorry, she's got a couple sisters. Faith did a great job, had her best race of the season, and then Haley Huffman as well. So I thought we did a great team run, 1 through 7. I know our 6, 7 tacked some points on to some other teams today.
Talk about the course as a whole. I mean, obviously it's very hilly. It's very challenging, it seems. Just talk about kind of what the message was to the girls coming in.
Yeah, this is a cross-country course. I think everybody's trying to turn cross-country into track. That's great, but we like these hilly courses. Smidge long maybe even, and that's even better, but we like the turns, we like the hills. Atlantic is a pretty hilly town, so we try to take advantage of that and just run up smart and then use some advantages on the downhill and try to close some gaps and put our foot down a little bit.
Talk about Ava. Obviously she ran off on me when I had to go play volleyball. First of all, just talk about her run and, you know, talk about what that speaks to her as an athlete going immediately from this to go play volleyball tonight.
Yeah, well, another smart race. It was the same thing over at Loma. Instead of shooting out of the barrel right away, she was smart, just stayed back. She knew she could reel those two in from Clarinda. She's done it so far this season a couple times to different people. So she just ran another really smart, complete race. And she's a very good track runner and has a lot of kick at the end. So she just gave herself that chance and closed the door at the end. And like I said, she's on her way right now. She's got to go play in a volleyball game. I think they're playing Lewis Central and Preston tonight. But she's been pulling double duty where she runs here and she watches her teammates finish and then she gets out the door. That's impressive to do, first of all, but it's also even more impressive that she cheers on her teammates and is a teammate first.
Talk about, obviously it's still really early in the season. You guys have a ways to go, but just talk about kind of where you feel you guys are as a team right now on the girls' side and kind of what you guys are going to be working on and moving forward in the season, how you plan to attack that.
Yeah, obviously we're happy with where we're at early in the season, but like you said, we're 3 meets in. It's a long season. You know, we want to be our best run, have our best runs in October. So we're going to continue to just get the volume up and stay stable, keep our mileage about where it is. But Monday will be a good test for us going over to Ballard. We're going to see Solon, Gilbert, a lot of the top teams in the state. And we've seen some quality teams here with Loma, Clarinda, Glenwood, Harlan. There's a lot of quality teams over here as well. So we're happy with where we're at, but we're not satisfied. We're going to continue to keep working every day. And our kids have a great work ethic, the boys and the girls. They push each other every day in practice, and the kids just love each other. So that's our biggest thing, is just to keep pushing each other, stay positive, stay healthy, and have a great season.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm here with Mason Houghton of Nebraska City, the winner of today's boys race in Clarinda. First of all, Mason, congratulations. Just talk to me about how that race went.
You know, the game plan today was go out and feel out everyone, really conserve mile 1, and then just see how it went from there. I caught him going up a hill, and I said, why not go try and win it? So I stayed with him for mile 2, and the game plan was to really turn it on mile 3, and I turned it on, and he gave me a run for my money. He ran a really good race today. shout out to him. But I got him on that final 0.1 of the race, and that's how it went.
You're talking about Riley Blay of Nottoway Valley. Just talk about, you know, having him there to pace you and, you know, being able to go head to head with him. How does that help you in your time and how you kind of attack the race?
Oh yeah, he went out strong. He really went out and led, and him being out there really pushed me to really go, and it was good. I really paced with him, and he helped me a lot to get a good time today.
What was the thought process as you were coming down the stretch there? Obviously, you guys were just neck and neck the whole time. What was kind of going through your head to be able to get that victory at the end?
You know, it was just survive. I know that he's a fast kid and he's got a good kick, so I knew if I was going to win, I really had to give it my all, and I was just going as hard as I could, and I knew that if I just kept pushing a little further, I could get him.
Obviously, this is a pretty tough course, notoriously. I don't know if you've run it before, but how did you know, coming in, how you were going to attack it and what you were going to do to try to get up there in that upper echelon of runners?
You know, I know I'm really good going up hills, so I knew that's where I was going to catch him, and I just had to be mentally tough and stay with him. And in Nebraska City, we've got a lot of hills, so I was prepared for this coming in. I really like hilly courses. I feel like I have the mental edge against my competitors, and I came out and I executed how I wanted, and I'm proud of my race.
So talk about now moving forward. Obviously, it's still really early in the season, but just talk about what you're going to work on, how you're going to attack the rest of the season going forward.
Yep, I'm just gonna keep staying mentally tough, keep up with the training. We've got a good stretch in between races here, so I'm gonna keep hard at it, try to get better, and go get some more PRs this season and see how state goes.
All right, congratulations, Mason.
Thank
I'm
you.
here with Jane Mayer, head coach of Clarinda Cross Country. Jane, quite the win today for your boys. 1 point separating the first and second. Just talk about how that feels.
Every single person on the squad knew how close it was going to be, and they never let up for 1 second. Right out of the gate, all the way through the race, pushing forward, fighting for every single point.
Talk about your runners today. Give me some of the names of the guys who contributed to that winning effort today.
Well, all 12 did, but I would say Trayton and Kyle and Alex Liss really stepped it up. We had 2 guys who hadn't run all season, so Forrest Epperly and Alec Wyman on senior night were able to help their team achieve this. It was, like I said, top to bottom. Tate and Amy, newcomer to the sport. Rylan Hinkey, also a senior, newcomer to the sport. Every single one of them helped with that victory. So,
talk about this course is obviously your home course. It's a very hilly, very challenging course. What's the kind of plan of attack when you guys come into a home meet?
To be quite honest, for them to feel confident, because it is a really tough course. It is not smooth. There's a lot of hills. We filled holes quite a long time yesterday to make sure everybody would stay safe, but it's really rough, and I think it intimidates others. And so being able to practice on it every day really helps our kids come in with confidence.
Obviously, this was senior night, and you mentioned you have a lot of seniors who are first years, but you also have a lot of seniors who have contributed a lot to this program. Just talk about what it means to get the win on the boys' side in the last home meet.
When I asked the boys if they were going to race today and they said, yes, we want to race today, I was like, yes, because with that experience and with knowing I'm a senior, I want to do it on this course, that we want to, we have goals that we want to achieve, and they were really fighting tooth and nail for every single thing today. I couldn't be more proud.
And talk about, obviously this is early in the season, still a long way to go, but just talk about coming in here, senior night at home, getting the win. What kind of confidence boost does that do for the boys team, and then also just the boys and girls as a whole? What are kind of some of the things you want to work on as the season moves on?
I think they're finally getting the idea that every place does matter. Sometimes I think they just think, oh, it's just another runner. It's not. Every point, and a lot of our meets this year we've either won or lost, a place or a medal or a trophy by 1 point. So it's a pretty big deal.
All right, well, Coach, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.